Ever wonder why some guys can vanish for a while and still have her coming back, while others fade into oblivion, forgotten and overlooked? The secret lies in one powerful move that separates the high-value men from the rest, a move so effective that most people don't even realize it's the key to unlocking her attention. It's not about playing games or pretending to be someone you're not, but mastering a strategy that shifts the dynamic completely. Ready to learn how to turn the tables and make her crave what she's lost? Stick with me, because this is the game-changing tactic that will have her reaching out to you, and you won't want to miss it. Section 1. The power of silence. Why no contact works. Before we get into the game-changing move that can bring her back, let's take a step back and look at why the no-contact rule is so effective, especially with today's woman. In a world filled with instant gratification, notifications, likes, and constant chatter, a man going silent is a rare disruption. It shakes up her expectations and forces her to question her value in your life. That's when the magic happens. She starts to feel a void, and in that void, she starts to wonder if she's losing you, even if it's just on a subconscious level. But here's the thing. The modern woman is more independent, self-assured, and constantly surrounded by validation, whether it's from her friends, social media followers, or new admirers. She's used to being the center of attention. So when you step away, when you become absent, it throws her off. Why? Because she's not used to being ignored or forgotten, especially by someone she values. This shift takes her from a place of control to one of uncertainty. But remember, this only works if you play it right. If you go silent, but spend every second obsessing over when or how she'll reach out, you're already losing. The real power of no contact lies in you reclaiming control over your own emotions. It's about shifting the focus from chasing her to strengthening your own sense of self-worth. When you do that, you create space for her to see you as someone who doesn't need validation, and that's an incredibly attractive quality. In a world where many are desperate for attention, this makes you stand out. Section 2. The ultimate move, reappearing with a new energy. Here's where most guys miss the mark. They believe that after going silent, all they need to do is reach out or wait for her to message them. But in reality, the most impactful move happens when you reappear as a completely transformed version of yourself. This isn't about faking change. It's about genuinely growing and evolving during that period of silence. The modern woman has an incredible radar for inauthenticity. She can spot when a man is pretending to be something he's not, and that's a huge turn-off. Your transformation needs to be real, and it has to be noticeable. Use that time to level up, whether it's learning something new, advancing in your career, or dedicating yourself to fitness to improve your physical health. These aren't just confidence boosters. They're tangible improvements that will catch her eye. Picture her scrolling through Instagram and seeing you reach a new goal, or sharing an exciting trip or accomplishment. Without saying a word, you send a powerful message. I'm thriving on my own, with or without you. That realization can be incredibly magnetic. But here's the key. Your reemergence isn't about flaunting your success to make her jealous. It's about genuinely being proud of the man you've become. Women today are attracted to men who have their own passions, lives, and ambitions. When you show that your happiness doesn't depend on her approval, you instantly become the kind of man who commands respect. And that's the type of man she'll want to be around. Section 3. Harnessing the power of social proof and strategic visibility. In today's world, women pay close attention to social proof, whether they admit it or not. Social proof is the subtle but powerful indicator that others see you as valuable, desirable, and successful. So, if you want to re-enter her world and have her take notice, you need to show her that you're thriving without directly reaching out. But this doesn't mean posting random selfies or seeking attention for the sake of it. It's about being strategic and showcasing your growth, your journey, and your life, all in a way that speaks to your value. Let's break this down. Imagine you're attending a high-level event, networking with influential people, or taking part in a community project that aligns with your passions. These are all opportunities to subtly share your experiences on your social platforms, but the key is to do it with intention. The goal isn't to show off, but to naturally highlight that you're not just existing, you're living and actively pursuing things that better your life. Whether it's a post about a new skill you're mastering or a photo from a life-changing trip, each piece of content should send the message, "I'm growing and I'm doing it on my terms." The modern woman is naturally curious, especially when she starts noticing that you're no longer waiting around for her. She'll begin to wonder why you seem so much more confident, fulfilled, and vibrant. What's changed? Why do you seem so much more attractive now? When she sees that you're not stagnant, but constantly evolving and building your own world, it creates intrigue. She'll start thinking, did I miss out? What does he have going on that I don't know about? This form of strategic visibility, without any direct interaction, is incredibly powerful. It speaks volumes about your personal growth and resilience, qualities that are rare and deeply attractive. You're showing that you're not defined by her, that you can live your life on your own terms and still achieve amazing things. And without saying a word, you communicate exactly what you want her to know. I'm better because of me, not because of you. That's the kind of power that draws her in and keeps her interested. Section 4. The Art of Controlled Indirect Contact. Now let's dive into one of the most overlooked yet highly effective strategies, controlled indirect contact. This move doesn't involve texting her or liking her photos on social media. Instead, it's about positioning yourself in a way that she hears about you, sees you, or simply knows you're still out there, all without you directly seeking her attention. This is where mutual friends, shared social circles, and group events come into play. By being present in spaces where she is likely to hear about you, you create a natural form of contact that shifts the narrative in your favor. Imagine this. You're attending an event with mutual friends or participating in a group activity, and word gets back to her that you've taken up a new hobby, started a new project, or achieved something exciting. That's not just information, it's a seed being planted in her mind, creating curiosity and intrigue. She'll wonder, what's he up to? How did he do that? This isn't about manipulation, it's simply about showing that your life is moving forward, that you're growing and evolving, and that you're still someone worth paying attention to. In today's world, women are more independent and self-sufficient than ever, and as a result, they're more selective about who they invest their emotional energy in. When you position yourself as a man who is continuously learning, achieving, and becoming better, you naturally stand out as someone who's valuable and high quality. The beauty of controlled indirect contact is that it puts you back in her world without forcing the interaction. It allows you to be present in her thoughts, while also demonstrating that you're thriving, all while keeping your dignity intact. You're no longer the man chasing her, you're the man she's becoming curious about, and that subtle shift in perception is incredibly powerful. Section 5. The Irresistible Power of Self-Possession. Finally, let's talk about the most magnetic and attractive quality any high-value man can possess in today's world: self-possession. This goes beyond mere confidence. It's an unshakable inner peace and a clear sense of purpose. In a world filled with men who react impulsively, are easily swayed, or lack emotional control, self-possession is the trait that truly sets you apart. When a man is self-possessed, It draws people to him in a way that's undeniable. It's not about being indifferent or aloof. It's about showing that you are not dependent on anyone else's actions or emotions to define your worth. No matter what she does, whether she reaches out, distances herself, or even begins seeing someone else, you remain calm, composed, and laser-focused on your own path. This emotional steadiness is one of the most powerful qualities you can have because it signals that you're a man who isn't swayed by external circumstances. Your sense of self-worth doesn't fluctuate based on her actions. In a world where so many people seek external validation, this rare quality becomes magnetic. Think about the chaotic, fast-paced nature of modern dating. Everyone is quick to react, quick to chase, and driven by momentary desires. A man who maintains his composure amidst this madness is a breath of fresh air. He becomes the one she can't stop thinking about, especially when she compares you to the men around her who lack that same emotional strength. Your silence, paired with your continued focus on self-improvement and poise, sends a powerful message. I don't need your validation to know my worth. This is what makes you stand out, and it's exactly what makes her reconsider her feelings. When she realizes that you've grown, evolved, and become even more of the man you once were, she'll be drawn back. Not because you're the same man she left, but because you're far more than that. And that's the true power of self-possession. Section 6. Mastering the art of mystery and detachment. A key factor that enhances the power of no contact is embracing mystery and detachment. In a world where modern women can easily access every detail of someone's life through social media, constant updates and stories, the element of surprise has almost vanished. But when you embrace true detachment and maintain an air of mystery, you transform into an enigma that she can't stop thinking about. Detachment doesn't mean being cold or disinterested. It's about caring and living your life without over-investing emotionally in her actions. The moment she notices that you're not glued to her every move, that you're not waiting for her response or seeking her approval, something shifts in her. It sparks curiosity. The key is subtlety. Don't flood your feed with perfectly curated content or try too hard to project an idealized life. Instead, share meaningful and authentic moments sparingly, giving her just enough to wonder what's truly going on behind the scenes. Remember, less is more when it comes to maintaining a sense of mystery. This detachment, combined with living a fulfilling and independent life, plants seeds of intrigue in her mind. She'll start asking herself questions. What's he up to now? Who's he spending time with? What's he focusing on that I'm not a part of? It's human nature. The less people know, the more they want to know. By strategically creating this aura of mystery, you make her reconsider everything. As her curiosity grows, so does her desire to reconnect, driven by the mystery of the parts of your life she no longer has access to. You've shifted the dynamic, and now she's left wanting more. Section 7. Rebuilding your masculine frame. A crucial element in regaining your power and ensuring she comes back after no contact is rebuilding and reinforcing your masculine frame. In today's dating world, traditional gender roles are evolving and the dynamics are shifting. However, one thing remains undeniable. Women are irresistibly attracted to a man who carries a strong, unwavering masculine presence. Rebuilding your masculine frame is about standing firm in who you are, having clear boundaries, and maintaining your self-assurance, no matter what's going on around you. It's the kind of energy that naturally commands respect without needing to ask for it. During the no-contact phase, use this time to solidify that frame by engaging in activities that strengthen your mind, body, and character. Whether it's hitting the gym for physical training, practicing mindfulness to keep your mind sharp, or developing your leadership skills at work or in your personal hobbies, this period should be about growth and empowerment. The masculine frame isn't about being domineering or forceful. It's about being grounded in your own essence. It's about having the confidence and inner strength to navigate the ups and downs of life without losing your sense of self. When a woman sees a man who is rooted in his beliefs, knows where he's going, and isn't easily swayed by outside forces, she feels a deep sense of security and attraction. This is a primal pull that goes beyond words. It's about feeling safe in his stability and power. No amount of social conditioning can diminish this innate attraction. By showcasing a balanced blend of strength, empathy, and decisiveness, you show her that you're a man who can handle whatever life throws your way while remaining calm, collected, and sure of yourself. This is the kind of presence that not only keeps her interested, but also makes her want to come back, drawn to the unwavering foundation you've built within yourself. Section 8. Building genuine connections and high-value social circles. One powerful, yet often overlooked strategy for regaining your power and shifting the dynamic in your favor is investing in high-value social connections. Women today are keenly observant. They notice who you surround yourself with and how your relationships impact your growth. If your social circle is made up of people who inspire, challenge, and motivate you to become the best version of yourself, it not only enriches your life, but also elevates your status in her eyes. It sends a subtle yet powerful message that you're not just living for her approval, but for your own growth and development. Start by nurturing relationships with friends who genuinely support and encourage your personal and professional goals. Engage with communities or groups that align with your passions, whether it's entrepreneurship, art, fitness, or any other area that fuels you. These relationships will not only help you grow, but they will also surround you with experiences that boost your confidence, competence, and overall value. When she sees that your life is filled with meaningful connections and growth that doesn't revolve around her, it tells her that your worth is intrinsic and not dependent on her presence in your life. But there's another powerful layer to this. A high-value social circle also provides opportunities for her to hear about your achievements and progress from others. When mutual friends or acquaintances mention how you're excelling in your career, how your passion project is taking off, or how you've leveled up in some way, it carries far more weight than if you were to boast about it yourself. This external validation, combined with your continued self-improvement, becomes a potent force that shifts her perception of you. It makes her reconsider what she may have walked away from, and often it reignites her interest in the man she once knew, but now sees as even more powerful, accomplished, and compelling than before. Section 9. Prioritizing your passions over pursuing her. One of the most profound transformations you can make during the no-contact period is learning to prioritize your own passions and purpose over the pursuit of her or any romantic interest. Modern women are incredibly attuned to men who are driven by something greater than themselves, those who have a clear sense of direction and aren't consumed by the need for female attention. A man who is deeply invested in his ambitions is naturally more attractive because he exudes fulfillment, self-sufficiency, and determination. This is a quality that women not only respect, but are also drawn to. Use this time to focus fully on what ignites your passion, whether that's building a business, creating art, mastering new skills, or contributing to a cause you care about. The key here is shifting your attention away from her so you can redirect that energy into something that excites and fulfills you. This makes you not just a man who is waiting around, but someone who is constantly growing and evolving. By doing so, you position yourself as a man of depth, purpose, and ambition, qualities that immediately elevate your value. When she sees you devoted to something larger than yourself, something that doesn't involve her, it creates both intrigue and respect. In today's world, women are drawn to men who are passionate about their goals because it signals that they won't be the center of your universe. Ironically, this makes you more desirable because you're showing that your happiness isn't reliant on her. Instead, you demonstrate that your life is fulfilling and complete, regardless of a romantic relationship. This subtle shift in mindset makes her realize that being part of your life is a privilege, not a necessity. And when she understands that, her interest in you will grow, driven by the respect and admiration she feels for the man you've become, a man who values himself first and foremost. Section 10. The unexpected power of patience and perfect timing. One often overlooked yet incredibly powerful aspect of the no-contact phase is the art of patience and strategic timing. In today's world, where instant gratification has become the norm, choosing to be patient and deliberate with your actions is what sets you apart. Women today are used to quick responses, constant communication, and immediate attention. When you show patience, you send a strong message. You operate on your own terms, and you are not swayed by emotional impulsiveness or urgency. During the no-contact period, patience means resisting the temptation to reach out prematurely or when your emotions are still raw. It's about allowing her the space to process your absence on her own timeline. Some women may realize what they're missing within a few days, while for others it might take weeks or even months. Either way, by practicing patience, you communicate that you are self-sufficient and content within yourself. Not desperate for her attention. Timing is just as critical. Knowing when to make your move or when to respond if she reaches out can make all the difference. If she contacts you, take your time before replying. This isn't about being cold or playing games. It's about showing that your world doesn't revolve around her messages. Your composed, thoughtful response demonstrates that you are in control of the situation, not reacting impulsively to every communication. When you pair patience with strategic timing, you not only keep your emotional control intact, but you also create a narrative where she sees you as a man who values himself and understands the art of letting things unfold naturally. This dynamic shows her that you are not desperate, and most importantly, you are not like the other men who would rush in. You're a man of depth and strength, and that makes you incredibly attractive. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more powerful insights. Drop a comment below with your thoughts, and remember, stay strong, stay high value.